Probably going to deal with some glare here. This is my closer look at the Nanuk Nano 330. I was actually buying this case, this pistol case, which was $75 from Hard Cases. But then I had to pay for shipping. It was like $20 for shipping or $25. And this was $30, and that got me to $100, and therefore free shipping. So I bought this one too, even though I didn't really need it. Now I'm going to give it a review because I didn't really see very many online there. This kind of case is designed for taking out to the beach, taking places where you need a small case that can carry your valuables, stuff that you don't want to get wet or dusty or whatever. So if you're going to take your phone and wallet and some stuff to the beach, this would be perfect for that. And one of the cool things that I found on it, first I'll show you the guy's latch here. This latch, you can't open it just by pulling on it. You actually have to push down on here, and then it will unlatch this latch at the top here. And then we can pull it open. It's a little bit dirty in here. Actually, I put a bunch of bullets in here and weighed it down and then threw it in a bucket full of water to see how waterproof it is. And it's not. It's water resistant, so it will resist like splashes, but you can't immerse this thing. I had it in about a foot and a half of water, and it was letting just a little bit of water through the seal. So that's the difference between, like, you know, an IP65, which is, I think this is a 65, 66. It's not waterproof anyways. It's water resistant. And another case, which would be waterproof. So this is good for the beach. It's not good for scuba diving or anything like that. One thing that I wanted to show you guys was this this meshing at the top. It just kind of pulls off these loops. It's not tight at all. And you know, kind of notice that it was see-through over here. I think the idea is you take your phone, you stuff it in there. I'm just gonna get it in aligned, kind of like that. This is a Nexus 5, and you can see I got a little bit of room on here. If you have like a big phone, you might not be able to fit this with a big bumper as well, or a big case. But you can see that, oh, look at that. You can see your phone. So if you got a notification and your phone is set up to show notifications even when the screen's off, you will be able to see it on your phone. Let me just turn my screen off. There we go. So cool thing about that is, you know, if you're hiking or something like that, you can put your phone, wallet, some like keys and some other stuff in there. Your phone is kept separate from everything else with that silicone bra strap thing in there, that mesh, and your phone is easily available. So if you turned it on vibrate, you might be able to hear this thing vibrating, and then you could take a look before you decided whether you're going to answer it or not. And it's being covered and cared for in there, right? We've got a pressure equalizer in here. If you have anything in there that gets hot and starts expanding, that will blow out so that you don't destroy your case. And that's about it for the inside of the case. This could also be used for like GoPro or something like that. Something that you needed to like pull out to a location. There is a seal on the inside here, but again, it's rated for water resistance, so like water spray and stuff like that will be fine, but like actually dunking it in water is not advisable. So one other thing I wanted to show you guys, because I mean, it's just a small case, like who cares, right? But it's got a couple of interesting options to mount to a bag. So we've got these loops on the side here, that's kind of neat. There are some through holes here that you could use to put a strap through. Those are kind of neat. But then we've also got these clips here, and that's meant to be used with this, they call it their smart strap. I mean, it's a strap, but it's kind of neat. It's actually keyed. So you see it's got that nub there. That lines up with this nub here. This is hell trying to record, but pop it on there. And now it's set up for one of two ways. One of them is to just strap it to your wrist. So you just throw it on your wrist, and bada bing, bada boom, you've got this big honking thing hanging off your wrist. Boy, does that suck. I don't know if I would use it for that. Two, you could actually strap this to your bag. So if your bag had a strap or webbing or something like that, you could get this in there and then just pop your strap through there. And then once more. And now you've got a secure hanger, I guess, on your bag, and at any time you can just squeeze these guys here, pull the whole thing off, or then slap it back in, and it's pretty secure. I wouldn't, wouldn't hang off of one of these things, but it's good enough for the weight. And then the other option is that you can actually strap it to itself along the back here. And now this would be if you really wanted to strap it for strength against a backpack or something like that. You would have your backpack webbing in there, and you would go ahead and run it through this loop here. Come on, and then all the way around. Obviously, you can adjust for tightness. Get in there. Pull that guy through, and then through there. There we go. So that's your other option on something like this. Again, you can always just undo this guy here, and then you're loose. So easy enough to pull off. We've got options at the both sides here for that kind of a strapping. And that's a pretty easy way to kind of grab onto this thing and hang on to it. So I thought, again, quick little review of the Nanuk Nano 330. Thanks for watching.